to Burma Democratic Concern. This is Zinyu Than. Burma Democratic Concern calls on the international community to bring the Burmese Military Junta to justice for forcefully repressing the people of Burma. On 17 of March 2009, the Burmese Military Junta sentenced Po Pyu, defense attorney for political dissidents, for 4 years in prison on charges he associated with organization the dictatorship outlaw. His client included U Gambira, Nyoya Naungteng, and other dissidents struggling for democracy. He represented them regardless of their ability to pay. Po Pyu dared to stand for truth and justice in an effort to ensure his client got a fair trial. He tirelessly worked to restore the rule of law in Burma's court system, said Carlos Guevara, international media coordinator at Burma Democratic Concern. The international community must commit to more aggressive and viable solution to resolve the crisis in Burma. The Free World urged Burma to consider the ideology of democracy. At great personal risk, Burmese people chose to stand defiant and voted with their hearts and mind, not from the barrel of a gun. The criminal regime of Than Shwe has crossed the boundaries of morality as well as sanity. The sheer brutality of this regime has reached epic peroration in senseless crime against humanity. The free and democratic world have a moral responsibility to intervene on behalf of humanity. Entrenched in traditions, steeped in the ideology of liberty and democracy, as well as morality of the United States and the United Kingdom leadership have been silent. United Nations envoy Mr. Ibrahim Gambari sided with the regime tainting the image of the United Nations as the champion of human rights. The United Nations would also have to regain the trust of people because of Gambari betrayal. Obama, Brown, and Keyman are three of the most powerful men in the free world. Surely, they can evolve something with substance and positive lasting result. Their leadership truly is needed at this time. The 1990 election result were the voice of the Burmese people, and this voice must be recognized. The result honored Aung San Suu Kyi and her party NLD won landslide victory in a democratic election against the military dictatorship. To recognize the military dictatorship of Than Shwe would legitimize criminal behavior and crime against humanity. This is not totally acceptable, added Carlos Guevara. It must be clearly stated that Burmese people do not want the election of 2010, for we already had an election. We want the election result of 1990 honored. The military junta must accept the election result. Release the duly elected leader Aung San Suu Kyi. Release all the political prisoners. And establish a dialogue to ensure a peaceful transition of power. Military expansionism in the ethnic regions would have to cease. There is no difference between human rights violators and sympathizers in the eyes of the victims. They both are scorned because of their combined reprehensible behavior. Po Pyu referenced to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, in which Burma is signatory. He repeatedly reminded the court that it was imperative that Burma to honor the UDHR protocols. Porpue also challenged government prosecutor Lieutenant Than Shwe whether he was aware of Universal Declaration of Human Rights, its contents, and the tenets of freedom and fundamental human rights. Than Shwe said no. He also was not aware that Burma was signatory of this declaration. This was a reprehensible yet classic example of Burma's total disregard for civil liberty and human rights. We are very sad to learn that the junta is punishing Porpue for standing up for justice. He is a modern-day Gandhi in the eyes of the Burmese people, for he had the courage to speak out for justice and human rights. Added Than, the director at the Burma Democratic Concern in United Kingdom. For more information, please contact Than 0044 787 788 2386, Carlos Guevara 00171 9845 0066, and you can also visit our Burma Democratic Concern website at www.bdcburma.org. Thank you.